Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Agnes, to another vlog. Today is an interesting day for me, health-wise at least. As you know, I'm into natural remedies, into alternative medicine and so on, and I was able to heal Lyme disease, which was very severe, with the bioresonance. And it's been a few years since that, and I have a video which I will link up here and below on my channel where I went on a control visit in the Bioresonance center in Poznań. It's a different city in Poland, like a year or two after I healed Lyme disease. And now I am at another Bioresonance center here in Warsaw because I want my health to be top-notch. And I still have some remaining skin issues, sun allergy, even though I am tanned, eczemas, sometimes digestive issues. I have to take probiotics, even though I eat extremely healthy. You know this on my channel, or not extremely, but very healthy, sometimes not. And I have digestive issues, as I mentioned. I have some hormonal issues. I am not completely healthy as I want to be. This could be remnants of the autoimmune disease I had, the Lyme disease, the bacteria I had, and so on. So there are two great places in Poland, one outside of Warsaw where I am now and one in Poznań, and this center is apparently even better than the one in Poznań, and I want them to check what I have, what I don't have, you know, the heavy metals, if I have any bacteria, what's the status of my liver and kidney, why do I have this eczemas and skin issues, and this is what I'm going to do now. I don't know if I will film or not, probably not, but I could tell you the results later. But I'm going to check that and hopefully start in a month a therapy. It's a long drive, it's outside of Warsaw, so my parents were very kind to drive me here, and I will insert the clip from this morning and talk you through it now. We are driving through Praga, or the Prague district. It's the same name as the capital of Czech Republic. It used to be quite a sketchy neighborhood district with criminality and alcoholism and so on. It's still not the best district. I wouldn't want to be there during the night, but there are still some remnants from old Warsaw here, old buildings, old streets. And my hubby is so kind as to drive me here, and my parents are going to pick me up and drive me outside of Warsaw. I'm in my parents' car having a Starbucks Frappuccino, not healthy. And a sandwich with salami, our own rye sourdough bread. So, it's very hot, 30 degrees Celsius. This is my outfit of today. And I am waiting for them to open. It's early in the morning, it's before 8 a.m. and I will see you later. Make sure you subscribe and check out my Instagram as well. So, I'm back home from the bioresonance testing, and it took almost 1.5 hours. And I think it could be interesting to hear what they discovered that I have. I have a lot. I don't have everything, which is good, but I do have some issues that I'm going to try to heal through some herbs and other things like colloidal silver, etc. If I say wrongly any of these names, some are in Latin and so on, I am going to put the name of what I'm talking about on the screen. of everything. So colloidal silver, herbs and so on. And I am also going to start a session, but that will be later in this month, of 8 times where I go and I have a session on the Bioresonance machine, on the Skibicka machine. But before that I will heal some things at home already. As I already mentioned, I had Lyme disease. I have a suppressed immune system, so my immune system is quite weak, unfortunately. I've had sinus problems and skin issues. Everything is so much better than it used to be, but it turned out that I have some bacteria and parasites, either still or that I got them again. The last time I was checking myself in a bioresonance in Poznań was 2 years ago. Good news is that I don't have Lyme disease. They checked it here again. It's null, nothing. I don't have anything. It's such a good news. I was able heal Lyme disease completely naturally. I am so proud and so happy, but I have some parasites because I am not so strong, so I probably caught them again. So I have a roundworm and the Lamblia giardia, which is often encountered in kids. I had Lamblia giardia some years ago and I did heal it, but since I'm not the strongest and my intestines are not the strongest, I probably got it again. I also have a lot of bacteria in my sinuses and on my skin, which was quite shocking and surprising. I have streptococcus and staphylococcus, which are causing the issues I have on my skin. And as you know, I have often sinus infections and they are probably causing that as well, since I have all those bacteria there. It's almost 100% sure that they are the reason. No one ever told me I could have it, and they were never checking that in that bioresonance in that other city in Poznań. So maybe I have it all the time. I haven't had a sinus infection since 1 year or 1.5 years, but I credit it mostly that I don't have to go to the office. I'm not in the air conditioning, so I'm keeping myself healthy. I eat healthy, but the bacteria are there waiting to attack me whenever they can. I also have babesiosis, which is a co-infection of ticks. I probably caught it again, maybe in the last 2 years or so, but I don't have borreliosis, Lyme disease, only babesiosis, and I'm going to heal that with herbs. And also some gluten and cow dairy intolerance, which I already knew. But the good news is they told me if I heal all the bacteria and parasites, all the bacteria on my skin and in my sinuses, then the intolerances could disappear. And if not, I'm going to do sessions on that as well. And I'm also going to do some sessions on hormonal imbalances. But we'll see what will be needed after the first session. I want to show you actually the things, I don't know if you can see here on my skin. You cannot see it from far, but I wanted to show you. And we'll see if all of this will disappear. I have it on my scalp as well, some other stuff, and you know, with all these bacteria and parasites, no wonder. But what is also good news, that I don't have the bacteria I had 3-4 years ago when I had Lyme disease. So there are different kinds. So the plan for now is that I am going to take herbs and some other stuff to get rid of roundworm and the Lamblia giardia, and also to get rid of babesiosis and some things I'm going to put on my skin. And then I'm going to do 8 sessions to get rid of all the bacteria I have in my sinuses and on my skin, the streptococcus, the staphylococcus, and so on. And later the intolerances, maybe the hormones. And I have to watch my diet. I know it's pretty healthy, but I do eat some ice creams, and I will try, and especially when I start the sessions I will try harder. Right now I'm just getting rid of the parasites. I also have some bad bacteria in my intestines, which I forgot to mention as well, so we have to get rid of that as well. And I want to show you what I'm going to take for the parasites. This is a tea for Lamblia, and this is for the roundworm, made from Jugland's nigra, which is a black walnut from the skin. I'm not sure. So that is that. And also the colloidal silver and some stuff. I'm going to keep you updated, film an update when I'm halfway through, how I'm feeling, what's happening, and for example, if the skin issues have disappeared, because that is the easiest to see. I will also feel with my intestines, my sinuses, so I will give you an update. And for sure, in the end, which will be in some few months from here, I'm going to give you an update and tell you if it worked or not and what is the result. And I am absolutely sure it will work, but I'm doing it for all those that are skeptic against alternative medicine, against herbs and so on. I was healed completely naturally with alternative medicine from Lyme disease, and now I'm going to heal the remnants, all the stuff that is left, and I'm pretty excited about it. I want to be the healthiest version of myself, especially in these times. I don't want to visit any normal doctor or any doctor's office, so it's good. I'm going to do it and try with my diet, and it's going to be great. So I'm taking 20 drops. I'm so grateful for these places where they have alternative medicine and that you can actually heal so many things like that. And I'm also going to drink this tea for lambia. Oh, I'm very hungry and I just whipped up an omelette. Going to eat that for dinner. It's 2 p.m. It's been a very busy day. I've been working since coming back. I actually added 3 eggs, vegan milk, salt, pepper, got coconut oil, and I will eat some veggies with it. I've got some sweet bell peppers, normal bell peppers, grapefruit and orange juice, natural. My omelette, not so pretty, but smells so good. And I will actually end this video here. The main topic in this video was the bioresonance test and therapy I'm going to continue to do, and I have a quite busy afternoon, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about bioresonance, do ask me in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!